What's up, everybody? Today we're going to be doing some honey pineapple glazed ribs. Not all of them are going to be covered in the pineapple, but just these two. There's one here that's covered with the pineapple. I grinded up, made it look like a smoothie, and then put it on there as a binder. And then I put the Outback with Chaz seasoning on there. So this is another experiment, you guys, that we're taking today to see how it turns out. The spare rib over here in the tip, I'm just going to use the Outback with Chaz seasoning by itself, nothing else. All right, guys, I see you outside at the grill. Back in a minute. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back with Outback with Chaz. Today, you guys, I just want to come forth before I start the video and talk to you guys a little bit. So before we get started, I want to thank God for waking me, blessing me, keeping me in my right mind, giving me my health and strength to go forth today and have this fun time talk with you guys. So with that being said, I was asleep one night last week and God woke me up in the middle of the night. And I've been telling you guys that I'm waiting on the Lord to open the doors for me and to bless me to be able to go forth and get my seasoning and promote my seasoning in a different manner. And God said clear to me that I've already done that. He said, when you drop your first video on YouTube, that was a door opening right there. When you post stuff on Facebook, that's another door. When you put things on Instagram, that's another door. When you post on TikTok, that's another door. But I couldn't see that, y'all, because I was thinking about everything prior to that. How you wasn't getting views, how nobody really paid attention to it. They wasn't liking the videos. I just didn't see it. So what I'm saying to you guys is pay attention, because sometimes when we pray and ask God for things, things have already been done for you. And if you open your eyes and pay attention, you can see what God has already blessed you with. And just wait and be patient for the rest of your blessings. So with that being said, I want to talk to you guys about my seasoning, and just to give you a little update and a little bit more, information about what I'm trying to do. So I'm gonna flip the camera around and put it on the actual bottles that I got over here. These are not the bottles that I'm going to be using, except for the small ones, but the other ones are just samples. So back in a minute. I'm back, and here's my seasoning. And what I want to come and tell you guys is, if you have high blood, you have sugar, my seasoning is low in salt and it's low in sugar, even though I'm going to give you 3 of the ingredients that I have. And that is brown sugar, seasoning salt, and lemon pepper. Those are 3 of the seasonings that are in here. That's it. I can't give you no more. But it is low in salt and it is low in sugar. So if you really can't have it, then I won't recommend it for you. But if you can have it, it's a good seasoning. And so you can put this seasoning on just about anything, you guys. Anything, just about anything within reason. I use it on French fries. I use it on popcorn. I use it on salad. I use it on steaks. I use it on my hamburgers. I use it on my chicken. I use it on my ribs. I use it on my pork butt. I've used it on my brisket. I've used it on salmon. I've used it on catfish. And then the list goes on, guys. I can go on and on what I put this seasoning on. And it tenderizes it. It has plenty of juices that brings the juices out into meat. And I've had videos. That's why I tell you guys to go back and watch from the beginning and follow my journey. Because I've had people that didn't have my food and they actually expound on how it tastes to them in the seasoning. So with that, I don't want to hold this too long. I just want to come back and give you what God had gave me and let you guys know that the doors are already been open and that it's up to me to walk into that door and go forth with what I'm trying to do. So with that, guys, I catch you outside when we get this fun time smoke started. All right, guys, back in a minute. Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome back to Outback with Chaz. Today, you guys, we're doing some St. Louis style ribs and the spare rib. The St. Louis style ribs, we're using pineapple that I have blended up, and we're going to put like a honey glaze on top of that after they're done and see how they turn out. And we're just going to use the all-purpose Outback with Chaz seasoning on the spare rib. So with that being said, we're not going to continue to talk about it. We're going to thank God for waking us, blessing us, keeping us in our right mind, giving us the health and strength to go forth today with this fun time smoke. So with that being said, you guys, we're going to go in and get the meat, come back out. The grill is lit. So we're going to get this fun time smoke started. Back in a minute. All right, guys, I'm back. And as you can see, we've got the pineapple honey glazed ribs right here. I flipped them over. The spare rib and the rib tip is back there. So I want to come back and let you guys see just how they're cooking so far. They're cooking nicely. I like the color on them as well. So when I come back, I'll flip them over and let you guys see. And that little piece right there, that's just a sample piece over there that's cooking as well. So hey, this is how they look so far, guys. Nice color. I really like how it's turning out. So we'll see how it ends. Back in a minute. All right, guys, I'm back. And as you can see, I flipped the ribs over. The spare rib is in the back along with the rib tip. And we got the two St. Louis styles right here that has the pineapple rub on there. So we're going to see how that all does. Well, it's not a rub, it's a binder. That's all it was. So we're going to see how that turns out. We're going to let them continue to cook for about another hour. We're going to flip them again, and then I'll come back and I'll apply the honey on there and see how it turns out. All right, guys, back in a minute. All right, guys, I'm back. And as you can see, I got the honey on the St. Louis style ribs over here with the pineapple. It's got a little glaze to it, you guys, but it's still got a ways to go. And here is the spare rib, cooking nicely, nice color. So we're gonna let this finish out and we'll be back shortly and check on it again. Back in a minute, guys. All right, guys, I'm back and we're gonna check on the meat. I haven't had a chance to let you guys see how tender this meat is, so we're gonna check that. So here are the St. Louis style ribs right here. Look at how them bones are starting to pull away like that, guys. Trying to tear. Let me move it back some so y'all get a good look. Set it down. So we're gonna set him down right here. I'm gonna apply more honey on those as well. Here's the other one. Let me get that up here. Look at the color. Pineapple and honey, you guys. It's the flip side. Look how that folded. It's that Outback with Chaz season. Tender. But the color of them, I really love the color. I thought that honey did the trick. Here are right here is the St. Louis style. This is the rib tip. Nice color on that. That's the spare rib right there, you guys. Move it back so you can see a better picture of it. Flip it. Look at that. That's tearing too, guys. Nice and tender. Look at that fold. Look at that. So I'm gonna set it back down. Just wanted to come back and let's check this tenderness so you guys can stop playing with me. I keep telling y'all, but hey, I like this game and we're gonna keep playing it because like I said, I'm getting close to showing y'all something. So with that being said, you guys, we're gonna go back, let these continue to finish out this fun time smoke, and we'll be back in a minute to apply more of the honey to the pineapple St. Louis style ribs. Back in a minute, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. And I went ahead and I wrapped all of the meat. The spare rib is here. The rib tip is up there. And both of the St. Louis style ribs are here. So we're gonna let them go ahead and finish out this fun time smoke. There that little sample piece is over there. I ain't got to it just yet. But hey, we're gonna go ahead and let this finish out this fun time smoke like I was saying. And we'll be back here in a minute. All right, guys. Back in a minute. All right, guys, I'm back. We're going to go ahead and open up the ribs now and see how they're looking. I'm going to start with the spare rib. Look at the juice in there, guys. So I'm going to take these out of there, set them on the grill and let them dry out a little, and then I'm going to come back and cut them up. So that's how the spare rib is looking. Bones. Trying to do this, guys, without having to cut the camera off and start all over again. So that's the spare rib. As you can see, look at them bones. Even with the smoke, you can see them bones. So we're gonna let that dry out some. Let's open up one of these St. Louis styles, and then I'm gonna cut the camera off and take them out and let them sit. And it's got that honey on the top, so we're gonna take that out. See how this is looking. Set him on the grill. One of the bones came out, as you can see, it's right there. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut these up, take the rest out and let them set, and then cut them up, and I'll come back and close out the video. All right, guys, back in a minute. All right, guys, I'm back. And as you can see, I got all the ribs and the rib tip out now. These are the ones that I put the pineapple on and the honey right here. The St. Louis style ribs are right here. Look at the bones on that one, guys. And that's the other one. This is the spare rib, and that's the rib tip. So I'm gonna let them sit on here for about 45 minutes, and then I'm gonna come back, cut them up, and close out the video, you guys. Cause I want to get this video up today, ASAP. All right, back in a minute, guys. All right, guys, I'm back, and this is the finished look of the meat. That's the rib tips. St. Louis style ribs over here. And this is the spare rib right there. So hey, check out them St. Louis styles, guys. Look at the color. Y'all better stop playing with me. And this was all an experiment, you guys, and it turned out great. Them ribs look good. Got that honey on there, that glaze, look real good. Now the spare rib, look at them. And they're the tips. I had to cut them kind of big because I'm trying to hurry up. I got to get this out today. I'm a little behind, so I got to get it out. But with that, I hope you guys like this video. Pineapple honey glazed ribs, St. Louis style, spare rib, rib tips. If you guys like the video, hit that like button, that share button, and the subscribe button. Remember to turn on all post notifications. Remember to follow me on Instagram with Outback with Chaz, TikTok Outback with Chaz, and remember to, as you look at the Instagram pictures, they do roll over to Facebook. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe to the channel, and let's keep going. All right, guys. Later.